Hello, my name's Toby Thompson. I'm here today with Carol Kelleher, PhD student here at Cranfield School of Management. Carol, you're looking at the phenomena of value creation. We talk about value creation all the time. What do you mean by the phenomena of value creation?
What I'm seeking to explore is what actually is value co-creation. And in the literature I'm reading, what I've seen is that it's something that's experienced by individuals. It depends on their situation, in their context. It emerges in particular contexts. So therefore it can mean many different things to many different people. And I'm really seeking to illuminate the richness behind that. So previously companies and marketing professionals may have assumed that value is something quite objective that could simply be embedded in a product or service, bundled up as functionality or attributes, and that would be perceived in a similar way by their target segments. But what I see and what I've seen in some of the pilot research that I've done is that it's far more rich and complex than that.
So not a mystical process where the value is suddenly emerging from some crucible, some alchemy. The individual parties in that relationship just create it themselves. They define what it means for them.
Yes, and they can co-create it with companies or even co-create it with other consumers. So for instance, we have this term that we use, sell-sumers, and this is where companies facilitate customers who wish to provide services to each other. So for example, if you take the UK company Zopa, this is a financial services company, and here consumers can be part of a community and provide money and financial services to each other, so they can borrow and lend from each other. So the company simply facilitates that. It's the users of the service actually also provide the service.
But haven't we as humans been co-creating ever since the dawn of humanity? What's special about the online bit that you're looking at?
Well, this phenomenon of collaborative consumption has been there almost forever, so barter economies, etc. What we see with collaborative technologies is that it makes it much more easier for buyers and sellers, so consumers who wish to buy, consumers who wish to sell, to find each other and to also develop products and services for each other as well. So another example would be the online community Etsy. This is where craft workers join online and provide services for each other. So there's also actually a social dimension to what's happening.
So a kind of marketplace in a sense, marketplace of products as well as ideas, as well as conceptions of what value is. Tell us more about your methodology. How are you finding out about this?
Well, what I've been doing is I've conducted some ethnographic analysis of these online communities. So basically what I've done is I have joined these communities as a member. I've participated in these communities, and what I've observed is that there's a wide variety of practices in these communities. Members of these communities have very different motivations. Some are intrinsically motivated, others are extrinsically motivated. Some are quite altruistic, some are quite competitive, etc. So it's a very rich environment which I feel organisations need to understand a bit better and try and discern where and when they might intervene and better facilitate value co-creation, or when indeed they should deliberately stay in the background.
So you're watching that co-creation process. You're kind of part of it, by the sound of it, from your ethnographic approach.
Part of it, so I can observe it and also participate in it.
Wow. And in terms of the utility, do you see a utility to your research? Who do you see as benefiting the most from this research?
I feel that it may offer some insights to, for instance, community managers, those in organisations who are charged with setting up communities or moderating these communities. So it might help them better understand the degree to which they should control, and I would advise that they should not seek to control, but better understand what consumers are actually expecting from the company, because that has changed very, very much. And many companies tend or some companies at least, look at these communities and they simply see them as sites that they can harvest for free market research, and I've even seen examples of possible exploitation of customers. So it's a complex thing that they need to appreciate and basically learn how to interact with consumers on their own terms.
It seems an area we're all touched by. Carol, thank you very much indeed for your time.